This is going to be awesome for sure. I decided to keep it real with an original, never perfect resin jingle. Acapella version. Hey everybody, it's Carolyn here from Never Perfect Resin. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. I am pretty excited today. A company actually reached out to me. What? Thank you, Outdoortide. Outdoortide reached out to me and they asked me if I was interested in doing a little bit of a review of one of their products. They are an arts and crafts supply company. They do a lot of diamond art things, that kind of stuff, but they have a whole page devoted to, or a whole section, I should say, devoted to resin molds, that kind of thing. So when I was having a look, I saw that they had these drawer pulls, DIY kitchen hardware, bathroom hardware, so you can make your own cabinet pull. Let's say cabinet pull. That's better. I like that. Okay, we're going to go with cabinet pull. Cabinet hardware. And yes, you are going to see two of the molds I already poured resin in. I could not help myself. I had leftover resin, and when you're desperately like, oh my goodness, I just need something to pour this into, and they were right there, and I couldn't help myself. I grabbed them and I poured the resin in. But yes, you will see me here. I'm kind of showing you guys the hardware that came with the molds. I love this. It came with some really sturdy looking screws that fit perfectly into those little bolts that I plan to embed into the resin. So at this point, and I did videotape myself pouring this gold in, okay? I did. So this is me pouring that extra leftover resin into these two molds. This was from a previous project, but I had literally the perfect amount left. So I am just quickly pouring this beautiful gold into these molds. And the big thing I want to let you guys know, I'm not pouring all the way to the top. I'm probably leaving 2 millimeters from the top. That's where I'm cutting it off, because my plan is to mix up new resin and embed those little pieces of hardware into the molds. So that's my plan. So we'll see if that ends up working. And then for the other two, I specifically wanted to paint the inside with some chameleon powders. I feel like the end effect is going to be gorgeous. I happen to be using 2 chameleon powders from Let's Resin. The first one is the grape chameleon powder from Let's Resin, and then I'm also using the blue chameleon powder from Let's Resin. I'm just taking a makeup brush, dusting the entire inside with these chameleon powders, and then I'm going to give them a little blow like that to get rid of any excess powder. And then I'm going to just pour in some like completely black resin into that to make those colors pop. So next day, everything is cured. I've got my little pieces of hardware. Before I do anything, I don't know that this is necessarily something you need to do, because I am using resin to embed them, but I still like to, be safe, and I sand down the little pieces you can see, and then I also do a little bit of sanding like inside of each little piece on top of the resin, just to create that buffer. And then I've got not a little bit of resin, a lot of resin that's for another project, but I am taking the first couple drops of this resin and very daintily putting it into the top little portion. Like I said, it's about 2 millimeters worth of space at the top of each one. And I am just embedding these little guys in here, just making sure that they are, and you can say I am using a level surface here, but making sure everything is happy, level, and good. And 24 hours later, everything is ready to go, and we're going to demold. All right, and here we are. It's demolding day. Honestly, one of the best parts of my week. I love. That one is giving me Fabergé egg vibes. Anybody else? I don't know. All right, we're going to see how this one came out. The little square. These pieces of hardware are so well embedded in there now, so I am so happy about that. Those are not going anywhere. Look how pretty. It's beautiful. Oh my word. All right, this one was the blue chameleon powder. I love it. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I am so happy. And then last but not least, this is the mold that had the grape chameleon powder from Let's Resin. I think this shape in particular is probably my favorite. I love it. It's like a little crystal ball situation. Oh, I am incredibly excited. Everything looks awesome. So here they are, you guys. These are my drawer pulls. I'm sorry, I don't say drawer very well. Cabinet pulls. All of those R sounds like rural, drawer. I know, it's funny. And yes, I went there. I could not resist. I had this little flower literally like within arm's reach, and I'd put it on top of the one that reminds me of a Fabergé egg. And hello, I love it. So cute. So again, everybody, I want to let you guys know about Outdoortide. Definitely have to say I am super impressed with the customer service, shipping, all of that stuff thus far. I do want to let you know, please read my description box below. Outdoortide is having a couple of fantastic promotions, super cool. They are only until April 1st though. So get onto my description box and look at these promotions, take advantage. And also I've got a little itty bitty code for Outdoortide. It's 5%, but hey, 5% is better than 0%, right? So we're going to take it. Again, please check them out. Thank you so much, Outdoortide, for sending me these molds. I am so impressed, and I will see everybody in the next video. Bye.